It's good, y'all. Y'all know y'all my pay. Now look, there are now as far as this gang stalking stuff goes, it's two things I want to talk to y'all about. Two. Because like I say, these people have been really trying to analyze us. And so and in a way I'm just trying to do it myself because I just want, I know what this is about, but I want to figure people out as well. And I don't know, it's not really taking any energy from it because it's just researching my own way. It's just something I came up with as for myself. And so one thing I want to talk about with the gang stalking is gonna be how they try to use your addictions against you. That's the one. How they try to, do something to play on your addiction. And two, I'm going to talk about how it is when you're talking to one of them. Okay, now, all right, now as far as the addictions go, y'all all know, if y'all watch any of my videos, y'all know that I've had addictions. I've had plenty of them, actually, and it's still one that I am struggling with, and that's the smoking, the cigarettes. That's the one I really got to kick, and I'm not gonna lie, I really need to get grounded on trying to get rid of that addiction, because it's not like it's good for me anyways, but it is very strong, and I'm not gonna lie, it'll have a real chokehold on your ass, like for real. But as far as that goes, I realized when I like it, it be times when I do try to stop smoking, and then so it'll always be a time where I'll walk somewhere and somebody just be smoking a cigarette right by me. They'll come with their cigarette out the blue, out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then even like like in this place, like it's a lot of people that smoke cigarettes, and yeah, you can say, well, they smoke. Everybody smokes cigarettes, but we know what's good because see, a lot of times people only come out when you come out. Like they do they do synchronized things. They like to really come out at the same time you do, and run into you with while they have the cigarette in their ear, or they might be smoking one, and the smoke smell all in your face. Like if it didn't happen like that so much, then okay, I would go with that. But because the synchronicities are just so damn on point, you know what it is, and as far as us as being gang stalked, what as far as us that are being gang stalked, we know. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for the normal eye. This is for the ones who know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, I know. Also, see, I used to have an addiction with weed. You know what I'm saying? I used to smoke weed like a motherfucker when I was in my youth, my little younger days, high school and up. Boy, I do that. I used to do that every day. But see, the thing is, after I stopped doing weed and I went up on some other shit, which is cocaine and shit. After I stopped doing weed, and we haven't really like controlled me like that no more. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. These people still want to use whatever you was addicted to in the past to try to throw it in your face and actually, cause you to reminisce about what you used to do. And I still reminisce about me smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And not like I wouldn't smoke it again, but right now I'm on papers, you know what I'm saying? I'm on probation, so I cannot smoke I can't do any drugs, and so they do that. They'll really bring up your addictions in your face to actually get your mind into the craving or wanting it. You know what I'm saying? Which the cigarette thing is bad for me. They always get me with that shit, and that's why I'm really trying to ground myself next. I don't know what I gotta do. I need to get some nicotine patches or something. Something gotta give with these motherfuckers right here. But the weed, I was pretty strong on that. But also, now see, they haven't used the main drug that had me in like this stronghold yet. Even though they did do it back in the day when I was actually doing that drug and trying to quit. But like now, since I've really kicked that shit and ain't been on it, I haven't seen that drug come around me yet. But I have seen this one dude. Like, all right, when I was washing my clothes, right, I was washing my clothes, and I was going to go catch the train, get back to the crib, and this dude was just right there at the train stop, like snorting some coke. Like as soon as I come by him, he got his little key and snorting the coke. All I did, all these cars passing, which is why I know these people don't give a fuck about these other gang stalkers who are drug heads that are doing it. Like, they probably won't ever get in trouble because guess what? They are part of the whole operation. So but all these people driving by and he just doing it all like it ain't nothing. And I'm like, I've been kicked. Coke has been kicked to the left for a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that drugs don't have a hold on me either. And I definitely don't want to go back to that one anyway. So, you can save that one. You throw that shit back in your pocket somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that one. Peace. But but yeah, I've just noticed that they actually use these people to try to to try to use anything that you was addicted to at a point of time and see if you're going to react off of it, or if it's going to bring some sort of feeling of or craving of wanting it again. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm glad I've kicked the shit and I'm not thinking about it. But the only thing that has got my attention and that I really do need to ground myself and try to kick is this motherfucking tobacco shit. I really do need to kick that shit. That's the only thing they got on me real right now. For right now. Uh yeah. But also, this is what I've realized when I'm talking to some people. See, not everybody want to talk to you, but some people will talk to you, and the ones that talk to you, it's almost like what they trying to do is they trying to scrutinize and really analyze like what you would really be interested in talking about. Like, cause see, a lot of us have grown on a spiritual path as far as being gang stalked, but then there are a good amount of us that haven't. You know what I'm saying? The ones and the ones that haven't are really the ones that are going through a lot of shit, or that are just really feeling some kind of way about this shit and really kind of letting this shit affect them. And I think the reason why a lot of these attacks that they be getting is because they don't have no faith. And see, because I used to get attacks. I used to get attacked too, and sometimes I still get attacked here and there. But the thing is, I don't think it's affecting me as much because since I became more spiritual and been putting my faith in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that they've been doing hasn't really been affecting me like it used to. Like it used to affect me bad, especially when I was on drugs. Like when I was doing them, when I was in my little druggy addiction phase. Boy, that shit used to get on my ass. But you know, I've noticed that a lot of people that don't really have faith in God and stuff like that, or not on a spiritual journey, it's more like the shit affect them more than it does like us or people that are. But nonetheless, I'm just saying. But yeah, I've noticed when I talk to people. All right, cause see, a lot of us that have become spiritual, there's a lot of things we don't really talk about no more. We don't really like to really converse about certain things. Certain things don't really, interest us in talking about. Okay, you can speak on it, and yeah, I might say one thing about it, but I'm not fit to go into no deep conversation about certain things. Like motherfuckers want to talk about they stealing shit about somebody porch or some shit, or stealing this or stealing. I'm not finna go deep into no conversation with your ass about stealing some shit. Like, what I'm saying? That was the old me. Like, I would probably talk to your ass for about 30 minutes to an hour about some shit like that back in the day. But no, I don't talk about that shit no more. So, like I say, I can talk to people, but I've noticed that I'm only gonna talk for so long because once the conversation start going to the left, I move to the right and go on ahead and move on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like this dude I talked to, and I'm not gonna say what he had, but he found something in front of somebody's house, I guess. But people do that shit. Like, people will leave some shit in front of their house because they probably bought some new shit. Like, I know people that used to go around and actually, go to those neighborhoods, like those rich neighborhoods, or just neighborhoods in general that actually do that. Like people put their old stuff out, and the old stuff that they put out is not fucked up. It's actually like good shit, but they got new shit, so they just putting that out because they don't want it no more, and people come around and pick it up, right? So that's why I was telling him. I said, well, he said, yeah, but I found it in front of somebody's house. It wasn't even behind their gate or nothing. It was just in front of their house. And I'm like, oh, well, people do that shit. So I told him that, and he started saying something. Yeah, but other people like to take shit out people's porches and stuff like that. I said, well, that's them motherfuckers. I said, well, that's the mother motherfuckers. And he like, yeah, well, it started saying some shit about it. Started going into the field of that nature, and I'm like, okay. I said, well, you know what, bro? Hey, all right, well, I'll holler at you, bro. That I went on ahead, cut it short, you know what I'm saying? And then some chick come out there, she the one that be flipping that nigga crazy all the time. So I really didn't want to be around. And then, at the same time, you can always see them interacting and how they be doing with each other. It's not like I don't know what the fuck is up with them. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not, it's not like it doesn't stunt me no more. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what it is with everybody or anybody who come around me that I feel that a part of this whole thing. I know, I feel like I know, basically I know who you are and what you're here to do and shit like that. But I'm not stunned by it. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I can talk to your ass if I wanted to. If I just feel like, fuck it, let me talk to you, or see, or if you say something to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. But what I've noticed is I don't go into a full conversation with a lot of things that these people talk about because they talk about shit that, I'm not. I don't. I don't really. I don't talk about no more. I don't. These are things that I used to do. This is that was the old me, and the things that I would find interesting as far as talking about. But nowadays it's like, I don't do that shit no more, and I don't even condone it like that no more. So I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I realized with these conversations is these people are really trying to scrutinize and analyze things that we're saying, or the things that we want to entertain as far as talking. So they want to see if you're going to go deep. They want to see how deep you go off into a conversation of some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like they just want to figure you out. They want to see how your mind working. How your mind working right now. Are you still here, or have you moved up here? Like, how are you really thinking? The thing is, I don't really give them too much of how I think. I don't really give you much of how I think. I just really just talk and say something, and then we'll see how that conversation goes. And then a lot of times I can never give you how I think anyway, because the conversation always goes off left, and so it doesn't turn into something I want to talk about. And so I just cut the shit short. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, these are just experiments and things that I've been really kind of like paying attention to. Like I say, I've been scrutinizing in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Actually trying to just play the field of seeing how they trying to react with me, or what they want from me. What you want from me? Like, what do you want, man? And I understand that they really are trying to figure your mind out. They want to see how your mind is working. And what kind of things would you still be interested in talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just shooting it at y'all, man. If y'all ever had a conversation with people, man, you know what I'm saying, let me know how that goes too, man. I mean, just tell me how it happened with y'all. Oh, but also one thing. Sometimes these people talk about shit that don't even make sense, like, and to see if you wanna to see if to see if you like agree with it or something, or if you even want to talk about the shit that don't make sense. Sometimes they just say shit like just to say it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it don't matter whether I agree with it or not. I'm not even really. This is not even really a conversation. Like, it's not even really a conversation, to tell you the truth. Like, all this is just me trying to figure you out at the same time. I want to see what you about. Like, what you about? Like, I know what I'm about, but what you about? You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you about is trying to figure out what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, I'm just going ahead and end it right there. But yeah, man, I was just shooting it at y'all. It was just a little freestyle thing I came up with. But anyways, most praise, all praises to the Most High, y'all. And I love every last one of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep y'all head up for real though. Peace.